the current #1 ranked women's player. This is Iga Swiatek. We're going to discuss what the tennis pros have to say about her domination in the world of tennis, only on our channel, Tennis Experts. Iga Swiatek is a Polish professional tennis player who was born to Dorota and Tomasz Swiatek on May 31st, 2001 in Warsaw. Her father used to row and participated in the men's quadruple sculls race at the Seoul Olympics in 1988. She has an orthodontist for a mother. Agata, who is around 3 years older and a dentist, is her sister. In order to manage their chances of success, Swiatek's father preferred that his girls participate in an individual activity rather than a team sport if he wanted them to become competitive athletes. Iga joined the tennis team after her sister in an effort to outperform her and become more like her. Iga began her training when she was 14 years old at Mera Warsaw, before transferring to Legia Warsaw. As a junior, Swiatek attended a career-high position of number 5. She started participating in ITF junior circuit competitions in 2015, and at the age of 13, she won back-to-back low-level Grade 4 championships in April and May. She advanced to Grade 2 competitions before the year was over and placed second in both singles and doubles competitions at the Czech Junior Open. At the 2016 French Open, Swiatek made her junior Grand Slam debut by making it to the quarterfinals in both singles and doubles. Swiatek performed well in the first half of 2017. She triumphed at the Grade 1 Traralgon Junior International in both the singles and the doubles competitions. Despite dropping her first-round match at the Australian Open, she teamed up with her countrywoman Marja Chwilinska to advance to the doubles final, where they lost to the American duo of Bianca Andreescu and Karsten Brandstein. After losing in another quarterfinal at the French Open, her season was over. She then underwent right ankle surgery, which sidelined her for 7 months. Iga Swiatek is a player that's actively playing. In autumn of 2020, it started with an unprecedented run at an unparalleled Roland Garros. She ran the table without dropping a set, and she was an unseeded adolescent girl from Poland. She's currently ranked #1 and the most unbeatable player in the world 19 months later. Swiatek has won 42 of her last 43 sets and 5 straight championships during her current 28-match winning streak. Tennis expert Mary Carrillo compared it to seeing a lion hunting a zebra in the wild. At the first glance, it appears competitive. You say, "Go zebra," smooth, smooth, looking fantastic. After a few matches, you're there saying, "Alright, pick up the pace, zebra." Then, all of a sudden, it's like, oh yeah. The French Open is around the corner. Wouldn't it be exciting to see Swiatek back in action? Will her unbeaten run get gunned down? To know more about her playing style and much more, subscribe to Tennis Experts. Swiatek had the greatest topspin forehand wins average among women in 2020 when she won the Roland Garros, clocking in at almost 3,200 revolutions per minute. Swiatek was also striking the ball harder than any other woman in the draw, on average. Her top speed, 79 miles per hour, was only surpassed by Yannick Sinner on the men's side. Dominic Thiem, the quickest man, and she had the identical fastest backhand speed of 76 miles per hour. Pam Shriver, a tennis pundit for the Tennis Channel and ESPN who has won a total of 22 Grand Slam doubles championships, compared it to Steffi Graf or Rafael Nadal, and stated, "When a forehand is your best shot, it's really intimidating." I mean, I feel like Iga's forehand is the most feared shot in women's tennis after Serena's serve hasn't been seen in 10 months. After Swiatek's most recent victory last week in Rome, many numbers depict her quick ascent to greatness. Possibly the most impressive. 20, as in the year she made her Roland Garros debut. These numbers form the basis of Swiatek's development, but the hows and whys are much more fascinating. The headline, of course, is that fierce, unpredictable forehand as well as the backhand noted before, particularly cross-court. In a recent interview with WTA Insider, Swiatek acknowledged that he definitely assisted her in changing her mindset on her game. "He persuaded me to simply play more forcefully. I didn't really believe it was my sort of game in the past. At the moment, I believe that's what contributed most to my season's success." You get what one social media wag referred to as the WTA's Big One error when you combine it with the capacity to forcefully redirect the ball off both wings. In professional tennis, mobility may make a major impact, even though it's less visually appearing than larger strokes. Brad Gilbert, an ESPN tennis expert, said, The thing I see instantly in her game on the clay is that she's the best in women's game by a long shot. She's a great slider. She and Ons Jabeur both slide well. They have played the best clay court tennis this year, which is no accident. Swiatek precisely times her slides to meet the ball, not a foot or two past it, like Novak Djokovic does. Martina Navratilova, a two-time Roland Garros champion, observed that she's finishing the slide as she hits the ball. The shot becomes more steady since your body isn't actually moving when you're striking the ball. She can then return to the center of the court as soon as she follows through. Others are still slipping, which makes them more vulnerable when they eventually return to the court. Swiatek's new assertiveness is beautiful in part because it plays nicely on clay. She only needs to put up with the lengthier rallies before snapping. When making a ground stroke, being on the baseline or 2 feet inside of it, as opposed to 4 feet behind the baseline, results in a very different shot, according to Navratilova. And I believe she has the confidence in her ability to take the next shot, and that she won't burn once she enters the floor. She can move forward with more adventure since she's so fast to recover from any position. Where then is Swiatek at risk? Is there any aspect of a strategy that can be viewed as a liability? Well, let's check it out, guys. Navratilova said that her serve, her second serve, can get a little attackable. It's a kicker who doesn't kick all that much. It's a little bit of a sitter. Because it's so close by, it's very hittable. Witkowski and Swiatek are already working on it. Due to her experience playing doubles, Swiatek strives to come to the net and has good volleying skills. Swiatek is able to serve aces, control play from the opening stroke, and win the majority of first serve points because of her precise first serve, which has a peak speed of 114 miles per hour, or 183 kilometers an hour, and an average speed of 103 miles per hour, or 166 kilometers an hour. She's equipped with a strong kick serve and a strong slice serve that she uses as a second serve to deny opponents free points. She also frequently employs the drop shot. In fact, her cross-court drop shot from the baseline that landed on the sideline just inside the service box helped her win the 2019 WTA Shot of the Year award. When Swiatek scores a point, she frequently yells, "Jazda," which is Polish for "let's go." She has played on clay her whole life, and thus it's her favorite surface, though she has been successful on all of them. Her ability to slide on the court contributes to her effectiveness on the clay. As her career has advanced, she also masters the skill on hard and grass courts. Swiatek's humility and work ethic, which Nadal also possesses, should help her get in somewhat chaotic world of professional tennis. Her game is different. Her demeanor has changed, Carrillo declared. She'll consume an entire zebra, and the following day, she'll be ravenous once again. That's all for today, guys. Let's leave it on a quote. If she can go take care of 7 matches, 14 sets in Paris, we start talking about her being like Serena Williams in 2013. We start talking about a Steffi Graf type dominance. Thanks for watching.